Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Pan Hai, a professional Chinese English translator and interpreter who has practiced in this trade for more than 3 years. With the projects I've participated is mainly concerned with 3 categories. The first being general text translation in areas like business contract and blockchain technology and medical devices, as well as website translation. Well, you may wonder that why would I be able to translate a website as a translator? Well, the truth is that not only am I a translator, I'm also a rookie programmer in Python. I've also self-taught myself HTML technology and JavaScript and CSS. So the professional tools that you used for developing a website, such as Sublime Text, is also what I am familiar with. So if you have any needs about this general text translation, whether it be a text or a website, you can always trust me. The second category is audio transcription and video subtitling. The client handed me a video or a clip so that I could add Chinese subtitle on it, so to enable the client to target his clients in China. The last category is mainly about on-site interpretation. Let me tell you one experience that I've had with my previous client who came to China to visit his suppliers last October. This American client came to China for his first time, so he was kind of unsettled and kind of worried about whether he will have a good time in China here. But luckily, he reached out to me. So not only was I ensuring that he had a great time in China with his partners and suppliers during his business meetings and his factory visit, but also I want to make sure that he had a great time, he enjoys himself in his spare time during his visit. This experience was quite great for him, that he left an awesome feedback for me even after he went back to the USA. And now we are also friends who would talk about topics like culture and food and the business climate between US and China here. So it went quite well. For on-site interpretation, I think there are something that you need to know if you want to come to China. Also, I want to offer some tips for you as a professional interpreter who has a fair experience on this field. So the first one is, make sure you buy a SIM card before you depart to China, because the chances are that you're going to find it quite troublesome if you landed on China to find that your phone doesn't work here. And you would definitely want to avoid buying a SIM card at the airport, because you are most likely to be ripped off by the airport store, and with quite an expensive price that is unacceptable in other areas in downtown city. So the second tip is that you should try to think about bring a sleeping pill if you come to China, because the jet lag is going to make you quite unsettled when you first land in China, if you consider the time differences between your native country and your destination. So the last but not least, you also want to make sure that you can adapt to the climate and the temperature here in China, in your designated city, because different cities in the same country, per se in China, have different cultures and dialects, and also and also different social customs. Make sure you make some researches about the cities that you plan to visit, or you can always reach out to me to ask me to make these researches for you, which I'm glad to do. So for those clients who plan to visit China, who wants to find a great experience in China here, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will always be there, to offer my help. Have a great time in China. Thank you.